talked all year. It's an honor to wear the Lions logo, right? We've all told you guys that. There's a lot of great players in Regina that don't even get to play in this tournament, right? We get to be in it every year. You guys are one of the 64 teams now that are going to be part of that tradition, part of that tradition of wearing that Lions logo on Thursday night, right? This is the big night. What I thought was interesting, Brandon and I were talking about the other day, we've been talking a lot about LIT, we've all played in at least two, is that I don't even remember the points, the assists, the turnovers I had, any type of stats. Brandon was saying the same thing. What I do remember is going out there and giving it my all, sacrificing for the team, being intense, being in position, not letting my guy beat me, not letting my guy boxing my guy out on D, and coming together as a team, right? That's what you guys are going to remember about this. You're not going to look back and say, oh, you know, my guy scored this shot on me, or I missed this layup, right? It's going to be the memories of this night, and it's going to be coming together as a team. We've been talking about this last 2 weeks, so we've been proud of you guys for playing the harder teams. Is we're coming together as a team, 11 guys. Even if you're on the bench, it's 11 guys, 40 minutes, right? We've been talking about that a lot. And you got to be a good teammate out there. We got to stay positive. And one thing that's different tonight is you're representing your school. They put a lot of time into this. You're representing your classmates. You're representing your coaches. So we're going out there and we're doing this classy. Well, I think Thursday night is definitely it's the game that everyone gets excited for. It's opening, even no matter what the rankings are. Like it's fun to be the home team and all the tradition there. And it's a bit different coming in as a coach because you see more of the work. As a player, you're kind of prepping for the game and you're trying to ignore everything else. Where I've really seen, even over the last few days, the amount of work that's going into like the teachers, and you're going to all the coaches meetings, you're going to all these events that you didn't even realize existed, kind of thing, right? So. But it's cool because all of us in the room there can relate to how those guys are feeling, and I think that helps. They're playing a 2-3 against us. What have we done all practice? That triangle drill. You got to attack two guys and pick, right? And we got to have a guy flashing up into the high post, right? Right. We got to get the ball into some open areas, and then we got to turn and we got to go, right? But we're catching the ball up. And we're falling back, right? You get the ball, you gotta rip through. It's your space, right? I don't care if the guy's supposed to be higher ranked than me. I don't care. This is my space. We just kind of got away from the way we play. We know we had those sections of greatness. We just need to pull that together for a whole 20 minutes, right? How are you guys feeling? Good. We got the first half out of the way. The nerves are gone, right? We got to go out and we got to finish this whole 20 minutes, and that's where we got to keep our heads high, and we got to play with confidence, and we got to play as a team. Guys on the bench, everyone's got to be up, everyone's got to be positive. We're finishing this game, and we're going to do it classy, okay? Let's go. Let's go, fellas. Let's go, boys. 1, 2, 3, Lions! Keep grinding, fellas. Starts now. Let's get out and do some layups. Let's go. It's just one of those things that you thought that these guys were like superheroes when you were young, right? And you come through and they're bursting out of that lion, that paper lion and stuff. Like you go home in your button pants because all those guys are wearing button pants, and you're doing layups on your Fisher-Price net. So it's just a part of, all the coaches here. It's a part of our history, and it's just a part of who we are. And it's tough to really put something like that into words, right? But it's so cool to see it at different levels of your life. You got it when you're in your younger years, and then you get here to Luther, and everything aligns, and you've got other players coming along that are talented as well. And now coming back to coach, like it's just for the time you put in as well. I mean, you gotta enjoy it, and you got to be passionate about it. I'm huge on if I'm not passionate about doing something, then you gotta get out of it, right? So. You got to take the rage of that game, any rage you feel inside, and we got to bring that tomorrow, right? And we got to flush this game out. Think about things you may have want to work on, but then we got to flush this out, and we got to come back tomorrow, fresh mind, and we got to take that rage and we got to put that towards Campbell, right? And let's have a sub. Okay, let's go. You guys ready? Those are homemade, handmade subs. 1, 2, 3, Lions!
I'm speechless. Like I couldn't even hear myself think out there half the time. Fans were unbelievable. it was just an unreal experience that I don't even have words for. I haven't really been to an NBA game or anything like that. The biggest tournament I was in was an elementary school tournament, nothing big, just a St. Matthew tournament. But it was just unbelievable seeing how close-knit the Luther community was. It was just unbelievable to see everyone doing the swoosh and all the time warp dance, and all the traditions were just awesome to see.
I tried out in grade 10, and then in grade 11 I was participating in the practices before the tryouts, but didn't end up trying out because I didn't like my chances. And then I practiced a little bit over the summer and got a little bit better, and this time in grade 12 year I made the team. Last year I was a little bit envious of my friends that were on the team, and it's really easy to idolize the boys at LIT. They have this, we surround them with a lot of hype, and we have traditions that are very exciting, and they make it seem like they're a big deal. And being a part of that tradition, being at the center of it it's really fun. Sometimes I wonder if I'd just stayed on my role as a committee member at this tournament instead of playing. If I were to come back in 20 years to LIT and look at the banners up on the wall, would it be as much fun to say, hey, I ran the website that year, as it is to say, hey, I played for the team that year. We didn't do very good, but I played.